Scrappy Peeps, Suzanna here today to share with you this Christmas-based layout created using the December Stories collection from DLS Design. So DLS Design is a company based out of the Netherlands. They have a kit club and you can add add-ons as well as just the ability to purchase things as they are. They will ship overseas. So I encourage you to definitely check it out, and I will put you to the link to the store down below. So with this collection, there are 6x6, 6x8 paper pads, as well as 12x12 papers. And so I have the 12x12 papers as well as the 6x8 paper pad, but I am not creating with that. But I am creating with everything else. So I have two photos of my daughter. They're 3x4s. One is of her holding her new Squishmallow, and the other is of the Squishmallow itself. And I just really loved the contrast of the Santa against her green and white plaid shirt. So I've gutted the inside of the diagonal stripe pattern paper, and then I have white cardstock with that. I am then going to take two of these pieces of pattern paper. The pattern papers are double-sided, and I'm going to fussy cut these houses and spare the agony of you having to watch that. Within DLS Design, there are several I'm going to go with subsidiaries, subsets of the company. You have Little Miss Evie, and this is one of the Little Miss Evie brands. And then you have Paper Memories, and there's one other that I can't think of off the top of my head. You can get 3x8 pocket cards, and I love their 3x8 pocket cards. They are fantastic for memory planning, and you can see I've used one there that I've folded up the top side to. Again, those are also double-sided, and I'm going to create a little bit of a pocket with that. And so I have a header and a footer there, just to add some grounding to the layout, which is already really grounded with that frame. But I just like the way that it adds a lot of fun color. And then the houses down the bottom, that scene, really Christmas scene, just is a piece of pattern paper that has all of the colors. It ties it all together. So this layout actually ends up being kind of a breaking out of the box layout, because it is boxy, but by having that scene of the houses down the bottom, it breaks you out of that, as well as the fact that in the pocket, you have some tags, and those tags then create a movement within the box. So you can see I've got the photos up the top, and then you can see I'm building a scene to complement the scene at the bottom of those photos, and I'm still working there. So I went to my sewing machine and I just stitched that. I could have used a double-sided tape to create that little pocket there, but I really like this stitched look. And so I'm just going to clean off the back of that pocket there and attach that to the page. One of the many things I love about DLS Design is that, so this is a Christmas layout, and yet look at the colors. There's no red and there's no green, right? There's sort of that bluey green, that aqua green, but there's no traditional colors to it, and I love that. I love that this is Christmas, but it's not traditional Christmas. Absolutely, absolutely love that. I also shared a pocket page that I did in my December daily over on Instagram, so be sure to check that out. And I'm sure there will be lots more to come with this collection, because I really absolutely do love it. So this is where the grid comes into the equation. These are not traditional sizes in the normal 3x4, 4x6. So I had to measure that out there for what space that was going to be. I could have just left it white and put the striped border down the bottom, but I really liked that fun little background behind it that just added a little bit more visual interest to that. So I'm going to pop this car up because it's me, and what would a layout be if Suzanna didn't pop something up, right? And so it kind of looks like that car is driving down the little stripy road towards a grove of trees. There we go. So my intent is that I will put the title there in that spot down below the photos, and I am going to do that off camera. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to do that over on IG Reels, because I'm going to create a stamped title for this page with one of the DLS stamps. So be sure after you've watched this to head over to IG and check out my reels for a quick, simple tutorial on stamping and fussy cutting in order to create a title. So a little bit more dimension here. When I have multiples of things, I like to layer them up and overlap them for some shadow, and that is what is going on here. I had again toyed with the idea of maybe using some embossing powder and giving the trees a little bit of snow, but I am quickly running out of time in this month and just need to get things done. I'd rather have the stories told and leave out some of the detail on these pages. So now I'm just further embellishing the page. The great thing about these embellishments is you literally get, I don't have the pack of embellishments in front of me because I opened it, but there's like 150 pieces in these things. They are loaded with embellishments. There's always plenty of things to choose from. And then there's always stickers, word stickers. So this is one of my absolute favorite dies. It is a ticket die. You have the tickets that are linked together on the long edge of the ticket, and then you have 3 individual tickets. So I'm going to cut out 3 of those and use some of the epoxy dots and other stickers as sort of pull tabs, so to speak, for the tickets. Not that you need them, but again, just adding a little bit of color. My daughter has the photo with her head down looking at the Santa Smushmallow. It's a brown cabinet, so to speak, pine cabinet, and so it's very yellow in the photo, and so I love the way that the yellow complements that and enhances the photos. So here I'm getting out my Big Shot or Big Kicks because it's a long platform, and I'm going to cut out those tickets that I mentioned earlier. There's a slight deboss or emboss to the tickets, which I love, that gives the lines in that there. Let's see what else. So I've got 3 of those. My original intent was only to have 1, but you know, if you've got 1, then 3 is better, right? It actually left me more room for journaling, but I also knew that I could journal on the lines of that 3x8 card if I wanted to. And by card, it's not actually card, it's paper. So it 3x8. We're just going to go with card because it's easier to say that. So that, for the most part, I'm going to put in a couple of these word stickers, but that is really the bulk of, or the essence of the design. These are just really small little fine details that I'm going to put in. So there's puffy stickers, there's letter stickers, there's all kinds of things that you can add into these kits. So there's different levels of kits. If you subscribe, you can subscribe to the monthly kit, you get the basic kit. Then if you want, you can go with the memory planner. Well, I'll say the pocket page kit, and then, or you can go extra large. And all of that will determine what you get in the kit as extra add-ons. There is also a page of acetate bows. I believe it's bows. Yes, bows with this collection. And I used that in the pocket page that I shared. There's also usually a stamp set as well. This month it happened to be words. So there's lots of cool phrases. And so I'm going to just scatter a bunch of the phrases throughout the page here and spare you watching me having to do that. So be sure to head over to IG there's the title there to see how I did that. Enjoy the close-ups. Thanks for stopping in today. And if you have any questions about DLS design, please don't hesitate to leave those in the box down below. Come back again soon. Take care.